Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is ASSYL and I'm very much happy to see you. I'm drinking my grandpa dollar store dollar mug water. So as you can see from the title, today we're gonna talk about something that has been boggling every single celeb's mind. The topic of cancel culture. The cancel culture conversation has been around for quite a while, and I think it started at Twitter, where basically every single trend starts at Twitter, and every single social media kind of like shares it further. But everything starts in Twitter or Reddit, one of them. So later you guys see it on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. So for a couple of the people who don't know what is cancel, why I'm saying cancel like I'm British. They don't say T, right? British, not British. So basically it's the trend of canceling, just saying removing their platforms from them. Basically if it's a talk show host, and just so that they can stop being a talk show host. Or if someone is a popular YouTuber, for them not having their YouTube channel. Or let's say if they're a popular director, so that we can make them not make more movies. You know what I mean? So just like removing their platform, so basically just canceling them. So I hope you can get the idea, hopefully. Basically, the multiple amount of celebrities or influencers or whatever have spoken about canceling the cancel culture, and it just sounds ridiculous. To me, it sounds ridiculous. To me, those people are a little out of their minds, because it just... Oh, the squirrel is running. Because it just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. If you're thinking about why cancel culture exists, you have to also realize that why would you cancel culture? Like, I always knew that celebrities are a little bit out of touch, but I didn't know they're that out of touch. Do you know what I mean? So the most recent example of person getting cancelled is Ellen DeGeneres. Honestly, I am not that much familiar with Ellen. I don't think her show is for me. I don't think I'm the audience. I don't look white, and I'm 40 and I'm not a woman. So I don't think I'm her audience. But what I do know is that she was kinda rude to her employees, or her whole talk show corporation, whatever, was mean to the employees. So basically everyone started getting mad at Ellen for just not kind of treating their employees right, or treating some of the guests right. Honestly, I'm not very much into that topic, so I'm not that much sure what's going on in that mess, but I know it's kind of messy. But as a result, so it's been like 3-4 months. Like, I think it was happening everything in summer. Now it's November, the middle of November, and she has her show, has everything. So the question of cancel culture being actually effective is still up to the discussion, because I don't think it's actually true. But what I do have to say is, you are the employer. Like, I think people forget that they are, or we are, the employer of these people, of the celebrities, influencers, talk show hosts, movie makers, actors, singers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers, whatever. Their audience is the employer, and the audience are the people. Basically me, you, your neighbor, your mother's daughter, your mother's daughter's friend. We all are their employers. So if y'all are the people who put them at such a high pedestal of being, for example, a popular singer, let's say, and then they're just doing some outrageous things, like saying some horrible stuff, or like doing some weird stuff in their past, y'all have the full right to take them as quickly as you put them up. Like, you just have a full power. Do you know that, right? Because I think people are thinking that people who cancel, like, for example, celebrities or influencers, think that they're thinking of them so highly, but it's not actually true. They're thinking of them reasonably, because, for example, I'll just make up something, okay? So let's say there's a influencer, a teenager on Instagram, who has, for example, 100 million followers. And so he has been growing for years, and then, like, when he was reaching 100 million and he starts just behaving weirdly, he's not saying hi to any of his fans. If they're asking to take a picture with him, he's refusing, or being kind of like extremely rude. Why do you think his fans don't have a power to take him down? Like, why do you think so? Why? And I have a problem with people supporting and literally, like literally protecting celebrities and billionaires and millionaires of all people, like people who support, let's not use the word support, but people who protect celebrities and billionaires at all costs are very much questionable to me. They get a huge side eye from me because I just don't. How can you protect a celebrity? How can you protect a billionaire? So many people love Jeff Bezos, and whenever he's getting kind of like attacked in a very slightly way, people are just like, how can you say such word about Jeff Bezos, our Jeff Bezos, our king, our god Jeff Bezos. I'm like, no, we just said he's not paying enough taxes. Okay, that we didn't say anything outrageous, but people out here like protecting them like they were their literal parents. Like, I don't get it. I just don't. That's the whole another discussion, and I just don't get it. I just don't. Someone needs to explain that to me. Why would you sit there and protect Jeff Bezos? Why would you sit there and protect some of the other millionaires and celebrities? Like, how do you have the energy to do that? Like, how? Why do you think the people who put them up don't have the power to take them down? Like, why do you think so? Let's just take the cancel culture into regular people. I'm just using it way too much. But let's take the cancel culture into the regular people's world. For example, I was a waiter like 4 or 5 times like in my lifetime, and I'm pretty young. I hope so. My job was basically making customers happy. Technically, the business was my employer, technically, but how I was getting my salary, it was by making the customers happy, by making them good food, by serving them nicely, I don't know, by taking their pictures, by just giving customer service, okay? And if I was not doing my job correctly, the customers would complain on me to the business owner. So the business owner, and might fire me, you know what I mean? They may take some precautions because I'm not behaving as I should behave, or I'm just not doing my job simply. So he or she has a full power to fire me as a waiter, and I will no longer have a job. Just why y'all are not treating celebrities like that? Like, who's gonna take, okay, so the customers we're taking me accountable, then you should take celebrities accountable. Like, who's gonna take them accountable if not you? Like, if not you, who will be held accountable for their actions? Y'all are just wanna let them live however they want, offending every single people on earth, and you're gonna be like, good job, good job, good job. This is what I just don't get. Like, I'm sorry, but I just don't get that part. Why every single person on earth can be held accountable but them? Like, why? Why every single person on earth can be held accountable but them? Well, that's one of my points. And the second point I have, why y'all are mad? Like, why are y'all mad? I need a person in my life just to explain stuff, but can someone explain why people are mad? For example, I remember that day when I think Disney announced that they're firing the director of Guardians of what I'm saying Guardians. Guardians? That's the correct word. Okay. Guardians of Galaxy, and they were firing that person. I forgot, I don't know his name. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't know his name. So he was fired, and then he was fired due to his like kind of like really questionable social media presence. Let's just say that. Just Google his name and tweets and then you're gonna be like, ew, like that's gross. And no one would in their right mind text something like that in a public platform, let alone like do some kind of jokes. Like, I don't do that kind of jokes in my private space. Why would I do that on Twitter of all places? That just beyond me. But anyway, so he was fired, right? And then the fans were like up in arms, and we were like, no, why you're firing that person, our guy? You're firing him? Do you know how talented he is? Do you know how handsome he is? Do you know how this and that and the third he is? I was like, why y'all are mad? Like, Disney is the one who fired him. Like, okay, Disney, the CEO of Disney, let's say the boardroom of Disney, whatever, they just decided to fire him, and y'all are mad. Like, they're probably saying like, why y'all are mad? Like, it's our decision. Like, the movie's still gonna be released. We're just gonna hire someone to finish it up, and why y'all are mad? Like, if you don't want to see the movie, don't see the movie. I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. And I was like, when they fired him, my face was like this. Oh, they fired the Disney guy. I think that's a very normal reaction. I wasn't sitting crying in my room begging for them to rehire him. Like, why would you sit and beg him to rehire? And that will lead me to my next point, which I previously mentioned, is the cancel culture isn't 100% effective. Like, it's not. So let's say cancel culture is only like fans and people, right? For someone to get taken down, the audience is not enough. It's only probably like 30%. The rest of the 70 is the corporation that they're working for. So in the case of the Guardian of Galaxy guy, the 70%, the Disney just decided to hire them. So, you know, the 30% that were mad, they don't care about that 30%. The 70% is the major factor here. Just like, let's say, Ellen DeGeneres. The 30% were mad, but the 70% of which is the corporation, just decided not to fire her because it would be just way too costly, I guess, for them to rehire someone and do the brand marketing or something like that. I don't know, okay? But the 70% disagreed and just decided to let her stay, let her be rude and mean and stuff. And so the 30% just got to be mad, and they are still mad. So it's not up to you or me just to take down. So like, I cannot wake up today and be like, you know what? Do you know what? I hate Brad Pitt, and I want him to lose his job. Like, I can't do that. That's not up to my power. That's not up to yours power. That's not up to millions of people's power. It's just not. The blockbuster, the movie business will decide if they're gonna fire him or not. Okay, that's not how it works. When celebrity is gonna be like, the cancel culture is so toxic. The cancel culture is so toxic. No, please shut up. Like, just sit in your mansion and shut up. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the fans that put it up you here, then decide to consume your content or whatever, and just be grateful and sit there, okay? Like, when they say cancel culture is so toxic, then what is the alternative? Like, I'm just asking, what is the alternative? What is the alternative? Like, what is the other way of taking them accountable, of holding them accountable? What is the alternative way? Because I haven't heard a single alternative way of cancel culture to these people. Like, so you want the cancel culture to be canceled, and you want you to strive and do whatever the hell you want. That's what you want, right? Like, why we wouldn't apply that into our lives, into our jobs? Why at my job I'm going to sit and be like, I just don't want to do whatever the hell I want, and I don't care about none of your customers. Like, if I would say something like that, I would be fired immediately, you guys. I don't know what to say. That's just what I have to say. And camera is literally dying now. And I also get the point when it's just getting ridiculous. For example, when someone just says kind of a normal thing, and the fans, like the 10 people on Twitter are gonna be like, let's cancel them, let's cancel them, let's cancel them. But and everyone else will be like, weird, let people live and just do normal stuff, not being hateful or anything else, just being normal, I guess. Okay, I get that part. That's when it's probably just the kids or like a huge stance or something, but the rest of like adequate and like normal people want the people to be held accountable. Like, just that's all we ask. Like, that's all I ask, to be honest. I just don't know the reason why, for example, 6ix9ine would thrive. Like, why 6ix9ine of all people would thrive? Do you know how bad of an influence that person is? That's my concern. I'm not concerned with myself. I'm also not concerned about myself when it comes to 6ix9ine. I'm concerned about those kids who... His main audience is probably kids from like, maybe like boys from 6 to 12. And I don't want them to be influenced by that person. That person is the least wanted person that I want them to be influenced by. Like, I really don't want them to sit here and watching 6ix9ine videos and be like, damn, that dude is so dope. Like, no, I don't want them for the kids. I just don't. So I want the 6ix9ine to be, let's say, cancelled, but I really just want them to be taking his platform away from him, because I just think it's harmful for the younger audience. That's my perspective, that's my opinion, that's my personal opinion. I'm not forcing it upon anyone. Sometimes I think maybe I'm the weird one. Like, I literally sometimes be sitting in my room, drinking my coffee or something, and then be like, maybe I'm the weird one. Like, let's just sit and... like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm thinking in the not the right way. Maybe it's just me. Like, Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm still not gonna watch Ellen DeGeneres as I was not watching her before the whole thing. I'm still not gonna listen to 6ix9ine's music. I'm still not gonna watch someone's content, like someone's with a outrageous behavior. I'm not gonna consume their content just because I don't want to. But you get to decide what you will watch and what you will consume. So I hope you're very much happy with what you have now. And if you're not, or you have anything to add, please comment down. Please comment down somewhere below. And I'll be really glad to respond to every single comment there because I have nothing else to do in my life. Thank you again for watching this video. See you in my next video and stay safe, stay healthy, and good luck. You guys, I would like to personally apologize to every single one of them who saw this horrible pimple that's under my arm. I am personally apologize. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just sorry, okay? I'll just take the L and go to sleep, okay? I'm sorry. And here's all.